Last week, B came to see me. She told me her whole life had been deeply unhappy. When she was about 6 months old, her father died in an industrial accident. Her mother lost emotional control and gave B to her uncle to raise. Sadly, her uncle was very cold, didn't know how to care for others. So B was always unhappy, always wanting to leave home. B married at 19 to a man she didn't really love. Though she worked hard at the marriage, it still ended in divorce. Now B is in her 30s, struggling to raise her daughter alone. B said to me, nothing in her entire life had ever brought her joy. I told B gently, be careful of your interpretation. What caused you pain isn't your past, but how you interpret your past. I said, we are the only directors and writers of our own lives. B answered me, I'm not pretending to be a victim. I will learn more. I told B softly, even if you feel you're a victim, that doesn't mean you're right, and it doesn't mean others are wrong. You have the feelings of a victim, but others may not have intended to harm you. I said, your uncle, your mother, they may have suffered even more than you. I encouraged B to look for evidence of being loved rather than evidence of being harmed. I said, anyone can find evidence of happiness, evidence of love. The key is intention. Intention. B said the only thing she could think of was 2 days before her uncle passed away last year in the hospital. He suddenly took her hand very sincerely and said to her, I'm sorry, I hurt you. In that moment, B was deeply moved. She felt that her uncle was actually very kind at heart. He just didn't know how to communicate. I encouraged B to dare to look for evidence of love through one thing each day. B said she would try. Yesterday, B came to see me again. She said, after trying for a few days, she really found more and more. She was becoming happier and happier. She said now even when she wakes up and drinks a glass of water, she feels happy, grateful. And these past few days, she said somehow her communication with her daughter has been especially good. Yesterday, her daughter, for the first time so sincerely, said to her, Mommy, I love you. This made B incredibly happy. I told B then, when our hearts change, our entire world changes completely. Even the people around us can feel it. So I encourage everyone, try in this moment. Let yourself relax. Sit up straight. Close your eyes. Use your heart to feel grateful for one thing. Look for evidence of love. When you have enough intention, you'll naturally find a way. When you don't have enough intention, you'll naturally find excuses.